Hello, hello, welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. Let's Hardcore Mechanized? That's what I call it now. Hope you're all doing well today. Alright, let's get back into it here. First thing I want to double check, make sure my day count is correct. It is indeed. Last time we did a bit of base cleanup, got rid of a lot of trees. This place was a complete mess, but now it's looking pretty good. Today, I think I want to modify this farm a little bit because we should have the materials to make some flying machines, and I would like to do that. And to start off with, we're going to need to swap up some of our things. Do we have sand? Oh, that's the thing. I don't know if we have any sand. If we don't have sand, then it's definitely not going to work. Yeah, because I'd have sand there if I had any. And the way this particular world works, we have to have paths to it. So we don't have a path to a desert. So the only other way we could get some sand is if we happen to have some nearby. Oh, we do have some glass though, so we must have gotten some somewhere. Do we have any more glass in here? Because I'd like to make some bottles. Oh, I do have some honey blocks already. I think that's enough for one flying machine. Apologize if you can hear that loud annoying truck in the background. Oh hey, we have this one too. Okay. This will work. We can tear this one down and use this one. Okay. Perfect. And I guess we can just grab these two things since this is what we can use to stop it. And then we can grab this side as well. And then that. Oh. Wait, what? Where'd my honey blocks go? Should have more than 5. Huh? Oh no. 4 is correct. I got really confused by that for some reason. Okay. There should actually be plenty. It's funny how the bees go through my little tent here. They always go down here for some reason. I don't understand why. Where are you? You're trying to get back to your nest through there? Seems like not a very logical way to go. Okay. So we do have plenty of honey to do what I want to do. And we'll use these redstone blocks. Okay. Thing is, we have sticky pistons, which I'm gonna need one more. Did I happen to get more slime? I don't remember where I got that slime before, actually. I think I got that before I established the rules that I use now. What could we do? Because the idea is to have a flying machine fly over top of these. So what I was going to do is basically tear all of this out. I guess I can do this to get on top for now. I think I can just, yeah. Okay. So we're going to want a power block there. In fact, I guess we could probably just simply do this. And then assemble the machine. Which should go... Which way was it again? This way? I think it's this way. So to put that corner. Oh wait, I can't place it there because I'm... Okay. Should be able to do that if we do that. So we want this right there. And then we need the observer facing... Yes, that's correct. That way. And then we're going to want to put the furnace out here. So what we're going to do is actually put some blocks out this way so I can put it the way I want. So I want it to face inward like that. Though I can probably actually move this in one more block. That's what I'll do. Have it so it stops on top of here. Let's see. Redstone block, I got there. This is where we put the furnace. Like this. That way it can be on like the edge here. And we can actually have a block here if I wanted. Still, so it stops there. So we want to move this piston. But before we do, we'll just go ahead and put this one in like that. Stupid random directional thing making my items fly out of my inventory to where I can't reach that. It's obnoxious. Okay. Ranting aside. Okay, I can go there. Then we need to reverse the setup here. Like so. And then we'll go ahead and sleep since it's getting scary out. So maybe I should wait a second for the bees. Do they not have a spot? Is that why those guys are just chilling here? Maybe there's too many bees. I thought they were supposed to go like immediately at night, but okay. So now I need to do this. And then this goes there. Okay. Then on the other side, 1, 2, 3, we need this to go. How many blocks do I want this to go out? My brain needs to, okay, I need to stop the thing there, so I need to go out 1, 2, 3 from this section. Okay, so we want our redstone, not our redstone, our 1, 2, 3. So the furnace is going to go in this space. If I am doing this correct. Okay, if I take these out. Oh, this can't be a block that things stick to. So I guess we can actually use no blocks for decoration on these. Since they can't be pulled, right? Or no, can they? I guess I'll find out. Let's just put, yeah, this, I guess. So that's gonna be the idea, is that we'll do that. And then I guess, oh, that's not where I want that. I want this to be over here. I want to fix that. When I break that, that's gonna fly away. There we go. That's the idea, is to send that back and forth. And I believe actually even the daylight sensor there will work. So what we want to do then, I want the furnace here. Oh. Stop. Ah! Who is the milkiest milk? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Obviously that did not go well. I almost got a flying machine run away. How you doing, MC? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I can't recall if you've been in the stream before. Made my furnace back. Okay. And now I gotta rebuild the whole thing. Okay, so basically I gotta do that same setup we have over there. So like, is that 1, 3 out is what it was I did? So I think I want a daylight sensor here. And in the furnace there, then that should stop it from going back and forth. So I guess we're gonna need something on these corners that's a non-holdable block. Okay, come back over here. We can get back on top. Okay. I want the observer there. Sticky piston. There we go, the 2 honey blocks. And then the 2 honey blocks here. Okay, goes there, and this can go there. Okay. Now, if I swap it, it should, I hope. Oh, I did that wrong run, didn't I? Yep, I made it 1 block too low. Because I'm a scrub. Oh my gosh. That's silly. Okay, I need to get this. Don't jump away and out of my reach, please. Every time. Every single time. I really want to know why they decided to add like the random directionalness to stuff like that. It just seems really weird to me. Okay, and then we need to connect that there. And then we can move our daylight. Any blocks are making me fall. Okay. We can just put that on top to be able to remove stuff. Okay. Now I guess temporary, I can just do this. And it should go back. I just gotta make sure it's actually lined up how I want it. What do you think about the different biome types and cows and chickens in the snapshot? I think they're pretty cool. I know they're mostly just aesthetic, and I feel like the chickens are better for their textures. The cow is kind of, especially the warm cow, I feel like it needs a little more to it. The pigs are pretty good too. Well, I would like to see them actually add it for the sheep, even though it doesn't do a whole lot to do that, but at the same time I feel like it's just kind of silly. Kind of just like the cow's new face. Oh really? What's wrong with their face? Like their snout sticks out instead of being a flat face? Okay, that's not exactly where I want that, but I guess it does work. Okay. Now we have a bit of a problem here in the fact that we need... Wait, where did my sticky piston go? Uh-oh. Am I missing one somewhere? Because I had 3 sticky pistons, I thought. I would like to see more variants of mob cell. I always like getting more. Even if they don't actually serve any purposes. Okay, cool. So that's all good now, and then that should trigger every now and then and keep these all cleared. Now I wish I had one more slime block, or slime ball. It would be really helpful to have one. I guess I can double check my storage just to see if I happen to have anything anywhere. I guess these could also be separated. Hole there, flint there. There's snowballs there, okay. Bunch of seeds and fruit there. These are flowers. I doubt I have a slime ball in here anywhere at all. Actually, it would be here if there is one. There's not. I guess I could try... Oh, I could try my luck with the... Near the village, there might be a trial chamber. Though, per my personal rules, I have to get access to that first, so that's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. I'll double check. Did I leave that sticky piston in here? I did not. Where did that sticky piston go? That's the problem. I thought I ran around here and picked everything up, but I guess not. Where did it go? No. Oh well, okay. That's interesting. I wonder how many times a day that's actually going to trigger. We'll have to, like, figure out some way to make it match it for the aesthetic here at some point, but, is it really only... There's trial chambers, and there's slime chunks, and there's a swamp. Those are the options for slime. Now, I don't recall where a swamp was before. Because if I knew there was one nearby, I could just go grab it. So maybe I'll just pull up a seed map real quick and kind of get an idea where I'm going. Since it'd be a huge waste of resources if I just try to guess where it's at. So we do that real quick. Let's get the seed. I need to grab another window page. Oh, that's not what I want you to do. Okay. Okay, so I'll grab a seed. Do a seed map. This one should work. Okay, oops. Okay, so on our spawn point is there. So there's a savanna. Okay, so if I go straight south, it looks like there would be a Badlands. But wait, why am I after? Kind of just okay. Why am I going to I'm looking for a swamp. That's what I'm looking for. I'm being silly. Okay, what color is this swamp? Let's see. Biomes. I want this swamp. There's not actually a swamp like nearby. There's a mangrove swamp, which is the one I must have went to previously. Wait, where's a regular swamp? I thought this seed map was supposed to reveal it. Okay, mangrove swamps. It's like a really light blue. Oh, okay. There we go. It's supposed to highlight it, which I've never used this seed map thing before. MC seed map. Okay, there we go. So there's one like really, really far. Almost 3,800 blocks that direction. Oh, what direction is that? I guess it is a straight shot for the most part. So I could build a path all the way out there. I just kind of work on things as I go. Question is how's our iron supply? Ow. Wait, I thought I got some iron. Is it all down in my mine? It might be down in my mine. Okay, well, I want to double check how much iron we have. That seems to be going back and forth a lot. That's a bit weird. Okay. I guess it should be okay. I don't know if chunk loading will screw that up. It might. Okay, so we're gonna need the bed. We're gonna need that. Got a sword. Got a couple of arrows. Do we have any more arrows in here at all? Do we have some more torches, which we might need. So I need to come up with some sort of simplistic path design. So let's go down here real quick and just see. No, I don't have any iron in here at all. I swear I got some iron last stream. Or the stream before. Because we cleaned up the mine. Guess I'll go down and check again, see if I left it all down there. So we might just do a really simple path, like this kind of a path with some slabs to make our way over to the swamp. And obviously we want some sort of lamp design that's pretty simple and repeatable, so it doesn't cost an excessive amount of resources. Especially because we're early game right now. If we have farms later, we can make more like extravagant and fancy paths and stuff, or even like upgrade them later. So let's make our way down here. If there's no iron, there's got to be iron down here, because I'm pretty sure I made a whole bunch more picks. Because I'm going to need a couple of axes for sure, because I'm going to be going through some forest to get over to this. And we'll go through a cherry biome as well. Okay, this should have, yes, there we go. That's not a lot. We don't have any shovels or anything in here. We have our storage room here. I think this side was just starting to fill with random odds and ends. Yeah. Okay. Anything in here? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Much in there. I guess I can drop that in there and let that smelt. That'll put us up to 42. That should get us a decent amount of axes. And then I guess I can start kind of plotting a route. Because I can literally just go straight to the... Is that east? I always have troubles like looking at a map to know the directions. Because it should be... That's west. I think it's west. So if we go straight west, we should come across a thing. Now... What I could do... Oh, I could use Honeycomb. I like using Honeycomb a lot in this world. I think that's good. Maybe I should make Honeycomb like a prerequisite for all my paths. Since I've already kind of started doing that. So I definitely want to get a larger scale farm of that going here. So I really need to get to that village though. Because that village is going to help me a ton. It does look like the path is a direction that I haven't gone yet much. I might have gone there previously when I was traveling with, like, prior to my rules. Well, the cool thing is, too, we might actually come across the new biome, the Hill Garden. We might get lucky to run into that. Then we can have access to that. At the very least, this will also get us access to a bunch of things, because we'll be unlocking things via paths for the rules. And then maybe... Oh, I should have done that. I should just start putting... I guess I can start now, and I can try to catch up on some things, like dates established. Or like dates I started things. So I could put like a date for when I started making... When I made this path, or... And then I can have like updates for signs that I update when I make updates to the thing. So, if we update them or if we just leave them. Have to think about that. Yeah. As long as I'm adding something slightly different to the pass, I can go simple. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need to go this way. Because I need to go to negative... Yeah, that way. So I need to go straight this way. Oh, I still have a couple more trees to clear up. I didn't realize I had some other. So I guess we'll be building a path this way. So we're going to need to either go down or build a bridge. Honestly, I think a bridge is going to be a good decision here for this huge gap. Only problem is if I do a bridge, I need to make sure I build the supports for it, and that's a really, really long gap. That'll be a very big project. We do have lots of dark oak here, so maybe what I could do... Do I have any paths down to dark oak at all? Might need to also make that. So maybe I can start by making a path to the dark oak. Because I think it's literally just right down here, so I wouldn't have to do much. Or did I already do... I think I did a path via torches at one point already. So I think I already had like an area plotted for going down there, if I recall. We'll do that, Rabbit. It hurts when you jump like that. Okay, so I have a really, really basic path down here. So I can utilize that for the dark oak. So we can start by this. So we'll start with this one. Path to the dark oak. Now I kind of want to do these, but I don't think doing... Well, I guess lanterns would be okay. Because then I can go back into my... I can utilize my iron mine a bunch. So I do want everything to be turned into pods here. So I guess, yeah, this is our lighting scheme we're going to go with. So we're going to need a ton of trapdoors, honey blocks, and lanterns. Cool, cool. Okay. Now something I also want to consider doing. We probably need a better iron supply, which it's going to be really hard to get a good iron supply without having to manually like mine everything before getting to the village. Because we're just going to have to mine, because we've already like exhausted this mountain of iron. But that's unfortunately not going to be an option. Okay. So we got our plan of attack. What we want to do. I think I can keep the bucket here. So let's double check what we got in here. Anything I can utilize? I can utilize the sticks. I have a piece of iron. We do have shovels. We have lots and lots of shovels. In fact, I think I have a bunch in here still. Is that a bee? There's a bee. The bees are everywhere. I had shovels downstairs. I should have brought one of those up. It's okay. Alright, we'll make one for now. So we have an extra one. So we have those two for that. We might need an axe. I won't need one at the moment. So I guess what I want to do for my title then, for now, we're going to add in path to dark oak. And then if we get to it later, I can update the title to getting to the other thing. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. Had a notification in the Discord. I just wanted to double check what it was. Okay. So we also need to get a large quantity of spruce as well as honeycomb, which I can't recall if I do have honeycomb blocks, right? Not really, but what I can do is check these. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to redesign this later for what I was thinking about doing. Was this like illegal stuff or something? Yeah, illegal stuff. Which I guess technically the flying machines are legal, but we're just gonna not worry about that one. Okay. This is not gonna get us very many blocks, but the good thing is actually, since it's gonna be used as like a periodic lamp, it won't be too big a deal to make the lanterns, I feel like. So I could do, though it's actually 1 ingot per lantern, which is actually really expensive. Well, let's see, let's get some tools first. We're gonna want to have some pickaxes available just to make sure we don't run out. So let's get at least 3 of those made as backups. We'll put them in here. Oh, I do need to increase my day as well, which I'll do that after we sleep. I'm pretty sure I've slept like 3 times. What day is that? 63? Oh, yep. 3 times. This will be the 3rd time. So we're just going to go ahead and update that now. So it's going to be 64 when I wake up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this seed map. I don't need that up. I just want to use that for plotting courses. Okay. Now we also probably want to get some axes made. At least 3 of those should be good enough. And then from here we could actually, yeah, let's just make a couple of these. We can make some lanterns. Actually, we can just turn it all into that, right? No, I guess we'll keep just a few. Maybe have 8 on hand just in case. Which is perfect for that. The iron away in here for now. Oh, we have a bunch of nuggets there. I didn't even think about. Okay, so we've got the basics of what we need. I guess we can also make all the trapdoors we're gonna need. So if I go into this, yes, we have tons. Oh, we actually already have a ton made. And I guess the mangrove is also technically illegal. So we'll have to stow away, or stow that in our illegal chest. Oh, I should have brought some dirt. Guess we could trim this down and then use that dirt here. Okay, I can fill that in. Which would be good, even for safety as well. Then we can kind of start making a path. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. We also want... We want the spruce slabs. I should have brought those too. Go grab those. Oh, I need slabs right there as well. Let's put you here, I guess, and see if they'll grow. And I guess I gotta move one of these other ones because they don't seem to want to grow where they're at. Maybe if I remove that, it'll grow. Do this. Okay. I wish this one would grow. I don't know why this space is so difficult for it to grow in. Let's try something else. Okay, this doesn't want to grow here. I'm getting distracted by things here. Let's try putting that there and see if that'll work. And then maybe there. We'll just fiddle with things. Maybe resetting it will get it to work. This doesn't want to work here for some reason either. I don't understand. Slabs, that's what we came out for. I didn't make animal farms. Something like this. I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. And we do want like periodic pieces like dirt in the middle of the pathway like this. It breaks it up a little bit. So I should probably make the dirt make sense where it goes. Like being intentional about how it's placed. Almost like where the dirt gets kicked over to. It's kind of the idea. We do that and then we can okay, and if we want to get the lighting going, we can do this. Okay, so we put one like right here. And I think I want one here. There's monsters about. I don't like hearing all those monsters. Oh, we're gonna need one here for sure. And then maybe one up here. Sure. And then I'll put like dirt there. Does that make sense? That's supported. Okay. So this instead of the axe, you can put the slabs there. Okay, this is where it's going to start getting really tricky, I think. When it starts getting into these really steep cliffs over here. So let's see if I can get away with this. Nah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something. I guess I'm gonna have to carve up the area to make it match a little bit, but I want to avoid doing too much. So like, it needs to have like a flow to it. So if we're gonna have that work, I think I need to kind of like zigzag maybe. Let's see. What do I want to do? It's a good question, a very good question. I guess I can build it up with dirt. It's gonna have to terraform a bit. Try to do like very minor modifications. Actually, what I could do is do like what I did with how I have like the rail system kind of up in the air. I should do something like that. So maybe I just do this. Oh, I should have left that there. I could just do that as well. Just have a slope, and then I can attach something to this later. Excuse me. Trying to get down to that area. So I guess I'll just do this. And then maybe if we go like this, we can then add that in and have it kind of curve down. And then I can do like that. Maybe that'll work. Hey, give me a slab. And then we just have to turn this into path. And we'll have to attach something to that to make that be supported. We can drop in one of our lights here. And then we can put one down here, maybe. It's like right here, could be good. Technically, there's dark oak just literally right there, so I could make the path go that way, but okay, I gotta remember, why did I make a path here? What was the intention for this? Was that to get down into the mine for something? Though I don't recall exactly what I was after down there. I kind of like this being like the entrance to the dark oak, so I could do that. Was it? There must have been something I went down here to get to. It's been too long since I've checked to see what it is, but was it the mine shaft and the dripstone? I don't recall what it was. Oh well. We can sleep, we can increase the day. I remember that being pretty cool down there though. Okay, I guess we can... Yeah, so this is our goal, is getting to this point here. This is where we can start collecting dark oak. So that's the path required. While we do have a really janky one at the moment, that's more of a just... I made one to kind of slightly satisfy the rules. This area gets really steep, so we're gonna have to have a lot of like platforms like this, I think. Okay, and then I think we can just like go this way or something like this. Come down, turn, go into this one. And then we can have it go down here. So this can be turned into, I guess we could put a light there. Oh, that's not gonna work. Unless we don't care about that path, and we don't care about that path right there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Look at that. Sheep's using our not supported bridge thingy. Okay, so then we're gonna have to do the same thing here. Gonna have to do some sort of thing, but I think what I could do is something like this. So that doesn't really work because I need to go out one more. So let's go out one more before I curve it. Yeah, like that should work. Okay, and then we go like this. That's not what I wanted right there, but it's okay. We can put this up right here. And then like that. Then we can just kind of continue going down until we get to a level of ground. I'm going to kind of zigzag too, since this area is really, really steep. Don't want to actually do that. That's fine. Okay. There we go. And then we can go this way. Yeah, I think zigzagging is a good idea just because of how steep it is. Otherwise our bridge is just going to fly off into the air and look weird. I guess bridge, staircase? I guess it's technically a staircase. Okay. Where do I want to stop the staircase though? I feel like I guess I need to get to this point. So maybe I can just actually start sloping this a bunch. Was that a thunderstorm? We'll find out. Can I sleep? It's just gonna be raining. Yay, it's raining. Okay, well, if we hear thunder, we know I want to sleep. Let's see how that... Okay, so this is where I want to get to. So that's definitely going to go way too far if we go the way that I was thinking. Don't I curve... I guess I could curve back. I really don't like that person's truck. It's so loud. Okay. There we go. Maybe we'll go down one more. And then we can do another thing like this. That's kind of interesting to do that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I need to get this whole thing in, which I guess I could just do this design later, or for now, and then come back and modify it as needed. Okay, so we're going to do this. So we want to come back to this section. So I guess what I do is it, because then I can go down like this. There we go. Oops, I did not want that there. There, we made it. Yeah, and I guess we just leave it as it is for now. Can I sleep now? It looks super dark, just because it's raining. Okay, then we can put this away for now. Start doing that. Actually, we're going to need that away. Some more slabs, so we're going to go down here. We're going to curve and go this way. We're going to need slabs here. Oh, those aren't slabs. And I don't have my axe in my hand. Weird. Okay, that goes there. Let's get a light in, maybe one right here. Did not want to place that one there. I keep misclicking. The misclicking is pain. Okay. There we go. And then as we go up this way, get some more other lights in. I guess you can put one here. Get rid of that torch. Because then maybe I want a... I guess I can build these lights into the path later, so I could always move them. So I'll just put them down temporarily. Kind of where I want them roughly, and then when we upgrade the bridge late, or the stair later, we can move them to a more reasonable spot. I guess this is good as it's going to get for now. So we got our general path here. Let's get those slabs in. There we go. Curves here, goes down here, and we're getting pretty close to the dark oak. Okay. Problem is I've got this issue again, which I guess we're just going to build another... Oh, not that. Go like so, and I guess this is going to end up like this. And then I might as well come out one more, since I'm going to need to be here either way. Make our way down to this location. We can put a light here. And we'll go back and get some slabs. Okay. And I think I also need... I guess that's good enough for light for now. We're starting to run out of lanterns too. Yeah, it's a really janky path, but we have a path. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oops. Do, 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 do. I hear a zombie. Is that a zombie villager? I think I heard a zombie villager, which would be really nice to get, actually. Oh, something. Just a regular zombie. Okay. I guess that's another way, technically, to unlock villagers, if I could do that, but I would need potions and stuff, and I haven't found a fortress, so... Okay, so our flying machine is doing its thing. Technically, you're an illegal part. But we're working on remedying that. That is what we're making progress towards right now. What do I have seeds? Seeds up here for now? Should probably put an item frame for that. Okay, let's see. Is there anything in here I don't really... Sticks I don't really need. I could put campfires on the honey blocks. It's kind of like that idea, too. Maybe I'll consider that as well. That'd be a lot of campfires. With tons of smoke everywhere. Which could contribute to being very, very laggy. Is it nighttime? It is indeed. Okay. So we can update to day 166. Assuming we are on track. Yes. Alright, so we've came up for more Came back for more slabs. We're probably gonna need some trapdoors. We might as well convert a whole stack of trapdoors. We can get more honey and more lamps. That would be good. More lanterns. They're all huddled around the thing. Guess I know these would be done accurately. Not accurately, but they've been consistently harvested. I think this is a really good upgrade. I just need to legalize it. Alright. Right, did we actually end up getting anything out of these? Or do I need to go manually trigger them? I think I need to go manually trigger them. That sure should be good for quite some time. Yeah, I definitely need to consider a more efficient and larger honeycomb production for sure, which I think I might end up building in this area somewhere. And this can kind of be where the honeycomb is in the world. So whenever you need honeycomb, come back here, and I might end up making like a big factory out in that open space over there. Though I do really need silk touch. Silk touch would be nice, so I can collect all these bee hives that I'm making, and for the factory I could like set up a place of production for growing the trees to get lots of sapling, or not lots of hives. Because all of these ones that I've gotten so far have been from just planting the birch trees to grow them for wood to make this absurd path that I'm planning on having going throughout the entire world. So I definitely need to get high capacity farms for all of these things if possible, and automating them if any way I can. I think the granite's gonna be the one thing, and basalt, oh no, basalt I can't. The granite's gonna be the only one I can't really automate, because that's just wood and charcoal, which would be easy to automate if we have a tree farm. Birch is obviously a tree farm. Honeycomb we could do a bee farm. Iron for this. We could get a witch farm at some point for the power rails and a gold farm. So we just might have to have like a factory for bringing things together for construction. So I might even do that, and I could actually, ooh, that could be cool. I might consider doing something like that. So this will be like the transportation network, and then maybe underneath we could do another one that's just like sending out items from farms. Like for example, I could have a my honeycomb factory out here. That's an Enderman. Glad he didn't see me. And almost nearly looked right at him. But so we have a honeycomb factory out here, let's say, and we could have it package up the honeycomb, honey bottles, and just regular honey. So I have like I guess the three, there should be 4 products. Because we want regular honeycomb, we want honeycomb blocks for building, and then we'd want the honey bottles separately, and then actually, do we have a purpose for honey bottles to be separate? We may not. So if we don't have any reason to have honey bottles needing to be separate, we might just have 3 outgoing products. So we'd have the honey blocks that can be shipped off, but basically have it pack it up in a minecart and then have it ready underneath the rail system. So when we like travel, for example, I could have a minecart here. So I hop into minecart, I go off here, which these need to be powered. When I come over this way, I could maybe set up is it a detector rail? I think it's a detector rail. Put a detector rail somewhere in this area, maybe even like right here or something. And then what that would do is send a signal to the minecart that's already preloaded with stuff in it. And then as I'm traveling, I'll keep the chunks loaded. So then the minecart follows me with all the stuff that's being shipped. So I kind of like do that as like part of my travels back and forth between places for different reasons. I take the shipping minecarts with me as well, which is going to be really cool for this world in the end, but it's going to take a very long time for this world to get to that point. Alright, distractions aside. We've got some more lighting. Do we have more iron ingots up here? We do. So I think I'm just going to convert the rest of this, because we have the pickaxes we need if we're going to... if we run out. So we already have these pickaxes prepared for being able to go mining to recoup more iron. Okay. I got... right, let me do the trapdoors. Let's do that real quick. So you're getting converted completely into trapdoors. Put that away there, and that should cover us for now. And if we get access to the dark oak, I want to start building a bridge using dark oak and spruce, maybe? I think this is just going to be like a normal bridge. It's not going to be anything too fancy. And then that's... yeah, so that's kind of our current, I guess, path direction. I guess... yeah, we should definitely get into building the bridge. So I think I might and add that. And then do like... I can spell bridge across canyon shore. And we'll add an exclamation point because you gotta add exclamation points to all titles and everything, right? Because make it more exciting by having an exclamation point. Oh, this feels so nice actually having a path now though. Like, it's so cool because like it, instead of just wandering randomly through the world, it actually has like a path that leads you somewhere. It's actually really cool, even if it's really derpy at the moment. And I like kind of following the path too. I feel like the flow right there is a little weird, so I probably should fix this up a bit at some point, but that is okay for now. Right, I can also use this. And I think I might just simply do that. There we go. Then we have that going here. Then we have a path off to the side here. Through these trees. This tree needs to go. It's right on the path. I really like this world. It's been like my... I think this is where I started doing kind of my gradual step-by-step kind of thing that I've been doing recently. I think this is where I started just doing things really, really simplistic, not being too worried about doing big, huge projects or, I guess, pushing myself too much to the point where it's like stressful to try to do the thing that I want to, enjoy doing, which is just silly to turn something you love and enjoy into a stressful thing. Okay, there we go. We can go like that, and then I guess we got another really steep area. So I have to figure out what to do with this. Do I think I can get away with... oh nope, I'm not going to get away with what I was thinking. I guess we just go straight down into the dark oak and we just clear the dark oak here. So let's just do that, because this should actually end up working pretty decently. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of that, which is okay. So what I think I might do is I want this to veer off this way a little bit, so we'll do that. And we'll come down to this layer. And we'll start making our way down. Now, we do need to be very cautious now that we're near the woods, because the woods are one of the most dangerous biomes in the game, because mobs can be around at any time during the day. They're definitely not as bad since they updated the lighting back in, what was that, 1.18? So it's not nearly as dangerous as it used to be, but still is very dangerous, because Because it used to be, what was it, light level 7 for things to spawn? And that makes it so dark oak can like spawn all the time, things. Okay, I shouldn't sleep near the forest edge though. That's definitely not a wise decision. As I was just talking about it being very dangerous. Oh. Oh, I do need to remember to continually add more music to my list. Because what I want to do is... Oh, I just murdered that. 167. Okay. What I want to do is start doing a gradual approach to my content in general. So I just do one thing, or think about one thing that I can add or improve as I'm going about my content creation, regardless of what form it's in. Try to like consciously like make it just like pick one thing, you know? One thing I want to change, one thing I want to try, one thing I want to improve, kind of an idea. But hey, we got access to dark oak. Yay, first objective is done. Now we can start clearing this. And that also does give us access to a mine that is a natural mine as well, which is pretty cool. And there is like a mine shaft down there, and there's all sorts of cool stuff down in that cave that I found previously. And having actual, according to my rules, legal access to it. Okay. Now there's something that's interesting that I always thought that this would take durability damage, but at some point I guess they upped. Oh no, it did. Weird. Maybe it's the world or the server I was playing on. Oops. Ouch. That they had something installed that changed that, but okay, let's get this path that is down connected. Now I think what I want to do is turn it here so that it starts going towards the mine area, because I want a path here, but then we can also have a diverging one to go here into the dark oak so we can farm it. Okay. In fact, maybe right here is a good place to turn it. So like we'll do like this, and we can have it go down this way for this one, which we'll just go ahead and just put that in real quick since we're here and it's not too far to go. Thanks. There, so now that has... Oh. I can't walk up that? Why can't I... Oh. This tree! You were preventing me from going anywhere. Be gone, tree. Well, we could do something cool with this, too. We can turn this into, like, some sort of fancy entrance. I like that idea later. We can do that at some point in the future. Okay, that's later. What we're trying to get access to right now is the dark oak here. And that's what this path is for. Though this looks a little janky the way it is, so we're going to do this to have it kind of just curve around right there and connect in. Okay, then we can go here, put our light in. And now we've finally officially have been connected to dark oak, unlocking dark oak and making it a legal building material in the world. I really like this unlocking process. That's so cool. Alright, it'd be really cool if you could actually turn this into like a functional data pack somehow, but I don't know how you could like detect having a path built. Unless you could do something interesting like how, you know how leaves have like connecting points, and we could have path blocks and slabs have like a communication like leaves do somehow? Like have a tag that if there's one connected to it, like another one connected. So that it registers that that's been done, but then that kind of locks in past being required to have slabs and path blocks. Which I guess would be the simplest way to do it. Now I do think I want to clear out a decent amount of this, and I might maybe consider building like a lumberyard thing at some point for this. So I might make this clearing be like where the kind of like a lumber building would be. And it's gonna be cool too, because actually what we're gonna acquire while we're working our way towards slime, so that we have that accessible, is that we're gonna unlock some other things. Like I know there's cherry wood along the way, and if we find like a desert or something, or a beach, that can unlock some sand for us. But yeah, so it's gonna be cool to kind of like establishing this place as a, like establishing my rules more like solidified rules and really trying to stick to them. A chicken egg. I might have to make... Ooh, I could do that too. Like if I have different base areas, I can have a designated food thing per area. That's how I farm my food for that area. So like maybe we can make this area be chicken, for example. I like that idea. Maybe I need to update my rules slightly. So I'm gonna go up back to the base camp here, so that I can be in a safe space while I'm updating the rules here. I'll update it in my description, so like that can have like one food farm per location or something like that. Though I actually really like how this is, or it's kind of really splotchy. So maybe when we get some soak touch, that'll be really good, and we can actually start spreading this podzol more specifically. I think that'll be really good. Alright, I guess what I could do as well while I'm back at the base is I can lock away the the mangrove, which we have some there we're not supposed to, in our doors. So technically half the base is not legal. So maybe... What can I put on here that makes it look like it is like locked? Do we have anything that would appear that way? I guess a honeycomb? There, you are locked. So if it has a honeycomb on it in place of what's in there, I can say that that's locked. For example, oops. I need to lock this as well. So I'm not, or unless I got that from a wandering trader. I guess that's technically a way to do that. Alright, while we're here, let's update my rules real quick. So I'm gonna go into my description. So let's see, so at the Mechanize All Farms, I also want to say, one food farm, maybe I'll update that from one, but one food farm, I guess we could just like 3 general. How do I even spell general? I'm having trouble spelling general. The struggle for words, man. Okay, let's just drop this over. Well, that's being weird. Trying to get in their page open. General. Okay. GN. Okay, I almost got it right, I think. Alright, there's whatever that word is. General. Okay. R-A-L? Okay, just add an R to that. General. Yes. Okay. Maybe 3 general farms, as in like resources. And then what else could I do? I guess that's good for now. And then maybe I should number my rules. So that's rule 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just double check that my rules are making all sense. Then we have the paths to new things. Yep, okay. And do I have any like extra rules I need to apply to my paths to new things? I guess it needs to be So must build paths to new things with some design features. And then also, that's fine, I guess. With some design features, and then I also want use honeycomb. Oh, and use honeycomb and everything. I guess that's an additional role I can put. So I'll put that as like my 6th one. Must use honeycomb in everything. The Honeycomb Empire. And honeycomb is one word. Okay. I think that's a good set of rules. That's updated now. Awesome. Okay. Is it dark outside? Indeed it is. Somehow I knew it was. Okay, we'll update the day. Okay. How are we doing armor-wise? Our armor is decent. That's good to know. We've unlocked dark oak. Okay, so we have... Do we have a dark oak storage space? We do not. Okay, we're going to turn you into dark oak storage. Oh, bamboo is also technically locked. Let's go get some honeycombs. Hey, Pokey, welcome. Thanks for the welcome back. Alright. So, I've been trying to establish some new rules. For example, I've been locking things that I technically don't think I'm supposed to legally have. I believe kelp is another one. I think even moss would be an illegal thing. I'm not sure why I have all these carpets, though. Where did I get... Oh no, did I find a lush cave? I gotta remember what I have and haven't done. How are you doing today, man? What have you been up to recently? Eggs. I guess I'll put the egg there. And I think I'm gonna establish chicken as the thing here. Epic? Yeah. I actually updated the rules in my description too, so... I want to try to stick to those. I think it'll make this world really, really cool in the long term. Been good, hung out with your girlfriend earlier, and now we're going to Bible study. Oh, nice, nice. Things going well with her. It's glad to hear. Good to hear that. That's where I was for the month I was gone, was, you know, spending time with my girlfriend in China. So that was a lot of fun. We traveled to quite a few places in China. Saw a lot of things, took a bunch of pictures and stuff, so... It was a cool experience, that's for sure. And we haven't seen each other for, what has it been, like 6, almost 7 years from when we dated before, so. Alrighty, oh, I have plenty of food, that's good to know. Do I need anything specific right now? I think I just want to gather a large amount of dark oak. How did we meet? So the first time we met, it's kind of a, it's a bit of a, I guess a long story, but I'll make it short in the sense that at one point, my mom's was husband, but no longer is, but he had a company in China, and I met a girl there that was their secretary. We dated for a bit, but it didn't work out. But I wanted to learn Chinese, so I found an app to practice and learn Chinese, and I'm pretty sure that's where I met Fayette. And Fayette's the English name that we picked out for her. But yeah, so that's kind of the really quick version. So we met on there, and then I went and met her, went and spent like a week, or yeah, like a week with her, and then I moved out to China for like 2 years. Didn't really work out. At some point, I had some personal things to deal with, but in the end, we've come back together now, and I think our relationship is pretty strong, pretty solid now, even though we do have to consider distance and different cultures and stuff like that. So for now, I'm back just gonna work and save money, and then go from there, and maybe we'll travel some more. I might go back to China again. I don't know. We haven't really figured that out. We're just kind of taking it as it comes, you know. More rain! I love the rain in Minecraft. It's so good. You're sorry your phone is acting up, so you gotta go. No worries, man. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later. Alright, so we have our path in, so basically we're just in collection mode now. So, thank you so much. Hope you have a good night as well. So we're going to be in collecting mode for now, and since we do have a large quantity of spruce, we want to get a large quantity of dark oak, so that we can start building a bridge. Oh, the dirt is not spruce. And we want to include honeycomb in everything to some extent. At the very least, using the lighting scheme. Okay, so we'll put the honeycomb away for now. We'll put the lanterns away. I guess I can put them above the honeycomb. Then we'll get our inventory a bit organized so we have access to all the things we need. Okay. So we're in collection mode now, right? Yes, okay, but let's see if we need to sleep again. Not currently. Oh, we'll put the dirt away, which... we've accumulated quite a bit of dirt. Surprised. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. We'll head down the path. We can start getting lots and lots of dark oak. So we're going to need a lot of materials for this bridge, and I need to consider building building all the supports up. Oh, we might need to get some signage up too, you know? Put like a signpost saying what goes which way. So we could have one that says the Nether portal's that way, this one that says this is dark oak access. And then we could say maybe the path. Maybe we can name these roads or something. Name the paths. Do 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 do. And I think that's one thing that's really like good to think about and to consider when building paths is just how it feels. Like just like be in tune with like the sensations that you're feeling as you're walking on the path. Like, if it feels like it's jarring or anything like that, then you can modify it to work better so it feels better, you know? Because I think that's the flow of a path is important, especially if it's one that you're going to travel a lot. Because if you have that kind of like satisfied feeling of the flow as you're traveling, then you're going to enjoy, walking down that path every time you go. Or if you have like that bit of a jarring thing, like that one spot for me where I like feels off to me. Because like I think the kind of more natural paths, so like the dirt and grass and stuff, needs to have a bit more of a kind of a waviness to it, where like things that are man-made can be more rigid and like very sharp angles. Because like it's made from, like it's intentionally made where the other paths are kind of just where people walk. So like this right here, this tree's in the way, so we can trim that so that feels better for the flow. This probably needs to be tilled there. Because like if you walk up to here, like this feels fine. Because you expect it to be that way, but this right here feels just kind of cramped. And the flow's a bit off because you have to like really zigzag a ton. And it's like sharp zigzags, but it's not a man-made area. Right, can we sleep here? Not time to sleep yet. Okay. We might have to go back into the mines. So my goal is to try to get the next, get a bunch of dark oak real quick. And then we will try to get the bridge started here after harvesting a bunch. But that could be something I could try to start doing with all my streams. Since I do stream roughly 3 hours, try to like segment it into like hour specific things, like tasks that I do for that specific hour. But it doesn't have to be like completely locked into doing specifically that task, but to have like that's the intended task to complete. So like we got a path made. The first hour is kind of just getting ourselves established a little bit and starting on the path. And then once we get resources gathered from this kind of period, then we can get to the building period. Or the building section? The building... I don't know the words I'm want to use exactly. Okay. Is it time to sleep yet? No. The darkness is scary. I feel like a creeper or a skeleton's gonna come out of nowhere and just take me out. Okay. Well, obviously as we chop through the forest, we can kind of drop saplings as we go and try to recuperate the forest, and then when we come back later we can continue to chop it. I think that'd be a good habit to get into, is replanting as we go, so that we have resources later. But we do have to be very cautious of this area. Need to be on my toes, ready to shield at any moment. Okay, I think this might be a safe place to sleep. Can update our day count. Should be at 169. Check that. Yes. Okay. We're gonna swap axes. Okay. I think I'm gonna kind of just more or less plow straight into it to here. I might ignore that tree. That's a really interesting double tree there. Stuff like that. I like to preserve things that are kind of interesting and unique like that. Like, I think I'll keep these trees here. Is it actually a triple? No, not quite. But I think I'd keep that tree there. Maybe I can clean it up a little bit so it's... Because obviously when I chop down all these trees, a lot of the canopies will connect. And there'll be lots of floating, weird, displaced leaves in the forest. And that would just be very ugly looking. Okay, so like when I chop this tree down, that's all the leaves are going to be attached. I'm curious if I'll find anything interesting while I'm digging around in here. I don't believe there's anything like uniquely hidden within a dark oak. I guess when we have soak touch, dark oak's a good accessibility to mushroom blocks. And mushroom stem is a really, really nice building block. Okay. I'm scared that a creeper's gonna sneak up on me while I'm chopping this tree. And I don't like that. So if I hear a hiss, I've gotta hold up the shield and as quickly as possible try to face the creeper. Oh yeah, we got a supply of apples too. Okay. That could be good for the future. Yeah, we'll just keep kind of plowing our way through here. And maybe we can like make a path for like where we're chopping the trees as well. I guess this path could technically lead up to where we need to go, because we do need to go that direction to get to the swamp. So eventually, that will make our flying machine legalized. It's too bad that the honey bottles can't make like yellow sticky pistons, you know? Well, like, or if we get to the point where we connect to the village, then we could hope that I don't know, there won't be a trial chamber there because that was loaded before then. Though there is the village that we'll be heading to that I may or may not have loaded in the past. I hope I didn't. Because if I didn't, then there's a chance to get a trial spawner that has slime in it. And that's actually a pretty good way to get slime. I got that in my survival world that way. Because I needed some for a secret door that I put in a Boruto-inspired house. That was a pretty fun build. It took quite a while to build though, and I think I built it a little bigger than I intended. And I was hoping to get some more inspiration from a Boruto game, but unfortunately that was just like a fighting game. Like if you ever played like any of the Dragon Ball Z stuff, where it's like you just go from fight to fight to fight, a little bit of story in between, but you don't get to like explore the world at all. Is there actually a fighting game out there like that, I wonder? Where like you travel through the world, interact with NPCs and stuff, and cities and stuff, and then when you get... then you go into like just the regular combat within like an area, and then you go explore the world again. That'd be kind of cool, actually. It reminds me of Tales of Symphonia, which I might start doing some like nostalgic streams, where I play some old school games, maybe like get an emulator on my computer and do that. That could be fun. I like that idea. And I do have a controller now that I can use on my computer, which I'm not sure if I've showed that or not. I might have in one stream, but I got an Xbox controller that has like some LEDs. It's like a third party, but it's been pretty good so far. I've used it for a couple games and it feels pretty comfortable. So I'll probably stick to that one when I need more in the future. Let's see. Guess I'm just gonna chop these trees next. But yeah, I think that could be fun to start mixing up my streaming a bit more. Maybe my channel will start spreading out to be a bit more of a general gaming or like a nostalgic gaming stream, because I have done some other games in the past, not just Minecraft. I've done Subnautica. I've got Secret of Mana, which I do need to finish that up. I got to the very final boss, but then ran out of mana, and you have to use the magic of your other two characters to power up your main characters so you can damage the boss. And I ran out of mana and had no items to restore mana, so I was just... the only option I had was to die and fell. So, and unfortunately, I had to go through a bunch of bosses prior. So like the end of that game is actually really challenging. And prior to that too, I had to grind a bunch of levels, had to do an entire stream where I think I ended up killing almost like 1,000 mobs. Something like that, or 800 of them or something like that. Just so I can get the levels up so that I could not get one shot in the area I needed to go to. So, yeah, maybe that could be the stream I'll do tomorrow, actually. Get Secret of Mana playthrough completed. And I can start like I could do that. That could be cool, actually. Start adding that to like my titles for my streaming, like nostalgic stream, playing old school games, which I might do like Dark Cloud. I heard some Dark Cloud in like a music mix that I was listening to the other day, and it makes me really want to play it. And Dark Cloud has some really cool mechanics to it. Really good game, and I really love the second one. There's a fishing aspect of the second one that is just like my favorite part of that game, and I'd really like to actually like really get into that. Because I only kind of scratched the surface with it, and I really enjoyed it. Because you can catch fish, you can put them in a fish tank, I think you can breed them, and I think you can also, then you can also like train them up, and then you can do like combat. There's also like a racing aspect. There's some really, really fun stuff with the fishing in that game. So I might end up doing something with that. And then that'd be cool to, at some point in my road to my subscriber world, you know, make a tribute to that and stuff, because that world is intended to be kind of like, it's for all of you, but it's also kind of like a history of my content creation, which I think is really cool. And I have some cool ideas that I want to start implementing to that as well. Because I have a couple other social platforms. I have Instagram, which is kind of like my catch-all for creative stuff. It's like pictures or drawing, anything else that I make in general, I can just kind of toss up there, or like cool little things that I get. Like, for example, I have a little Aether bunny I got from the Aether mod, if anybody's familiar with that. If you're familiar with that one. The Aether mod's also a very nostalgic thing for me, like one of the very early on mods that I played that even to this day, like, I still like it, though it really needs an update, but their development is very, very slow, which is a little sad. I know they've been working on Aether 2 for quite a long time, and it's supposed to be like a very RPG-esque mod. Like storylines, NPCs, and everything, pretty involved. And then they're continually like keeping the old one up to date as well. That'd actually be pretty interesting to see, like, make a nostalgic mod pack. Like, go back and get like a 1.12, because 1.12 was like a really big era for Minecraft mods. Like, that was when they, like, it really started happening. Like, but then, as things have updated, every new version becomes like the most, like the next like big mod section. But then again, mods are also can be updated much quicker now than they used to be, depending on the mod, of course, and development teams that are behind it. But like Crate Mod, for example, and Cobblemon, those two are really great mods and have great development teams, and they're constantly updating and working on them, and they do really like high quality. Like, I feel like those are really good standards for what mods should be, because like they feel good. They actually feel like they blend into Minecraft pretty well. Like, even despite like Pokemon has stuff that's obviously not something you'd ever see in Minecraft, like all the variety of the berry bushes and the Pokemon and everything. But it still doesn't feel too jarring in the game. And the way the Cobblemon look in Minecraft it's so cool. In fact, I have a couple projects related to Cobblemon. Okay, I think I'll chop this down. I think my axes are getting pretty low. Yeah, we're getting down to 1 axe at this point, so we'll probably finish this up, and then we might actually end up going... Oh, actually, no, we can take what materials we have, though, actually, I should stop at this point, because if I want to start building, I'm going to need an axe. I don't want to get diverted to mining quite yet. And we have a pretty decent supply to get started. I think I want to try something a little different from building a bridge, because usually when it comes to building a bridge, I will like start at the top. Like, I'll build the actual space, like I'd like this, like I'll build this part for the bridge, and then I'll build the supports. So I want to see about maybe building the supports up first. No, actually, just thinking about that to get down. Well, I guess I do have a water bucket, so I can just water bucket myself down every time I get to the top. I just have to be really careful not to fall off or get hit by like skeletons or something. Still took our day. We are accurate. You're an illegal tree, I'm pretty sure. Unless I got that from a villager, the wandering trader. I definitely need to like look back to find out if what I've acquired from a wandering trader. That'd be interesting if there was a search feature like that within YouTube videos to like find a specific word's been said. I wonder if you can do that. Like, if I can find where like I mentioned the wandering trader in a stream video. Okay, so I guess I could have replanted while I was here, but oh, you're out there. So I was hearing sounds out there, and I wasn't sure what it was. So what I think I might do is just get a path built out to the mangrove, because then I can consider that legal. But I'm pretty sure that's not legal right now. So I guess we've already used it, so yeah, I'm gonna hope that I've already got that from a what you call it, a learning trader. Okay, so we got tons of dark oak available, and we want a bunch of spruce as well. So I guess we can kind of set up a bit of an operation right here. Why do you insist on pathing this way, B? What happened to my OBS? Hopefully the stream is working. My OBS like crashed or like lost connection. We're back. Hope so. Yes, looks like we're back. Good. Okay, I think if I could just build a bridge straight from here, I think that would be good. And we have this path kind of weaving over here and then connecting to it here. So first thing I want to establish is what am I going to do for the base? I've got dark oak and I got, actually, I feel like I should add more material. I should pick something to be kind of the main, I guess, the part where we walk. I guess I need a path right here. So maybe this path would be ignored and I just make a path there because this is more natural for me to go this way. Or we make another connection to our area down there. Let's just kind of browse our materials and see. I could do dripstone. I technically kind of have an access to that, but not that I have the path down there. But is that going to grow at all? I guess I need another layer of pistons on this to make this make sense too. Because right now, that'll trigger, and it will just do these ones, but I should have a layer right here as well. So a layer right above. Yeah, I should get a layer of pistons here. Oh, did that go? Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that there like that for something to consider later. My brain just totally spaced what I was doing. Right, I want to... Oh, right. We do have a large quantity of nether or copper. Ooh. Could do copper. Do like cut copper? And then eventually it would turn the green color? Do we have more copper elsewhere? I guess we can find out how much this is going to make for us. We'll browse our chests and stuff for more copper. I don't think there's any up here. And I'd be surprised if I have any down here, but... Alright, I have all this raw copper in this chest I can use. Okay, so hold on. Let's put that away for now. We're gonna grab this. Get some more copper going. Oh, I have copper here too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then we can make copper blocks. And then we want to put them in a stone cutter. Do we have one upstairs? So then we can use a stone cutter. And we can turn this into more. And I think we might just go straight for slabs. Yeah. Okay. And then we can go check this. I think we have plenty of fuel. We do. Okay. Drop all that copper in there. Let that process. We'll put that in there. Oh, I have some iron in here too. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I have some iron in there. We're going to pull that over so I don't forget about that. Okay. So we're just going to go with that. Let's go down here. I can still check. Do I have any chests already pre-made anywhere? Guess I can take that one with me. I might have some in that chest. I do. Okay, so let's grab a double chest. And maybe we'll include some campfires in this build. That could be cool. Let's just grab a bunch of spruce, fill the rest of the inventory. And we'll get a chest set up. Now, how big of a bridge do I want to make this? I'll just set this here. Put all of this in there. Do I want to go 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide? I feel like I should go 5, kind of make this a very grand bridge. Though that's going to require a ton of copper. Will it be worth it? Possibly. Possibly. Oh, that's just floating. Alright, well, we're going to go for 5 for now, and once we have 5 in, we can kind of take a step back and see what we think of it. It's going to end up being technically 7, but because of the edge, unless we make the edge more intricate than just if my brain could think of words, than just one edge. And the fully oxidized copper works really well with honeycomb as well, like that kind of turquoise green that it turns into. I think a lot of people equate copper as blue, but for me I feel like it's more of a green. We're getting to dangerous territory where a fall is going to start being very detrimental. We have no feather falling because if we want feather falling, we have to get lucky with a villager trade that gives us boots, or we loot something that has feather falling, like maybe some gold boots in a ruined portal chest. This has got me very nervous because I don't want to lose this world, because this one I've actually been very successful in. Other 2 previous hardcore worlds did not last very long. Okay. Can I sleep? Not yet. The bed is definitely one way to consistently keep a hardcore world, is just never have nighttime. Because I made the mistake, and it was the previous world of this one, of like, oh, I need to go hunt some monsters to get some stuff. And then I died by getting stuck in a hole. Because I went out at night trying to fight things. And I regretted it. I don't recall how I died in the first one, though. Oop, that does not go there. Don't jump off. Thank you. This is so nerve-wracking being up here. Like, I'm actually... On the inside, I'm quivering. Even though I am... For the most part, I feel like I'm putting out a very calm exterior. Outwardly calm, inwardly terrified. Okay. Alright, did I actually have the bridge? Yeah. I do have it in my title. Good. I have actually done the thing that's in the title. Everything in the title is currently accurate. And I kind of like doing that with my streams now, is like, I'll put the general title as the start of it, and then as I go throughout the stream, I can kind of pick a title and just update it. Oh yeah, I was previously talking about like other social stuff, because I have a Discord, I have YouTube, because that's where I'm streaming right now. I have Instagram, and I have plans to move my streaming back to Twitch again. I used to do that previously. I even did multi-streaming for a while, but I wanted to move to Twitch because it's catered more to specifically streaming, so I can have more like features and stuff to do. The only downside to Twitch that I really don't like is the fact that the ads come into effect really quick. Hello there. Are you alone? Is there a banner? Oh, there's a banner guy. Okay, I want to take him out. Gotta be careful with these guys though, because did I just hear a skeleton? I hear a skeleton. That would not be a good thing to run into. Okay, let's try this. Just gotta get them moving. Get them out in the open. Actually, I'll use this tree. Ow. Yeah, shoot each other. Ow. Ouch. Oh gosh. I really don't like these guys. Why do they do so much damage? Okay. Okay, cool. Got another banner. What was I gonna do? I was gonna check on my copper, because I need more copper. I could grab the already oxidized copper, which I might end up doing that since I don't have a ton of copper here. It's gonna just get us a couple more. Actually, that gets us quite a bit though, because I do appreciate that they did that with copper. Though I wish they would do that with wood. Wood is not very efficient to build with, especially if you want like trapdoors and the other wood things. Okay, how much further is this gonna get us? Are we even halfway? We're not even anywhere near halfway right now, are we? Okay. This will be quite the project, that's for sure. And since we're building with copper, I might as well kind of lean into that, and copper tends to lean towards mostly steampunk in some way, or very mechanical. Is there... I wonder if there's another way, like another aesthetic that copper kind of lends itself to. Like steampunk is like the very first, very obvious. And if I make this steampunk, I would want to like obviously do like gears and pipes and things, which is like very stereotypical of steampunk. That's kind of the go-to most people do when it's like, oh, I want to make something steampunk. So then they just add pipes and gears and call it good. Oop. Okay, there we go. Definitely gonna have to cut into my oxidized copper stuff, which, no, I really don't want to do that. In fact, actually what we could do, we can run down into the mine real quick, because I know there was a pile of copper ore down there in that little, like, section. So I can go clear all that up, because I should still be in rudder distance of the smelter, so it'll continue to smelt. Though I think I might need to address my food at some point here. Though we're not going through food too much. I'm being pretty, I guess, what's the word? Being cautious, so I'm not doing a lot that would consume lots of food, but I'm not being like super cautious, because I could be conservative. That's the word. I could definitely conserve my energies more if I was more careful, like not run much at all or jump much at all. Then my food would actually last a considerable amount longer, and also not taking damage. Taking damage is the biggest thing that like takes away your food, because you have to eat food to keep your hunger up so that you can have regeneration. Might as well grab the coal since we will need some fuel, though I think I always get conflicted with coal. Coal's actually something I don't typically use, because I like to use charcoal since it's renewable, where coal technically isn't. But at the same time, the world is very vast and you can get tons. And I guess technically later, actually no, wait, I just realized. I am silly. Coal is renewable if you have a wither skeleton farm. That's one way to get coal. So that's a very, very, very distant project for this world. And one that I am unsure if I want to actually pursue, because that's a very dangerous build, along with like a blaze farm. It's also another dangerous one to do in hardcore if you're not well prepared. Why is my OBS continuing disconnecting? What's going on? Okay. Just keeps randomly cutting out for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know if that's the internet or what, but it's fine. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay, we probably need to put a torch in this hole because I don't want anything spawning in here. Okay. How much copper have we gotten so far? Ah, almost 2 stacks from that one section. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh man, I have so many things I want to do in Minecraft. I end up putting a lot of stuff in streaming because my videos take a long time. But I have a couple other video ideas that I want to start doing. So I'm going to start doing that as well. And I'm going to try to let my creative desires lead the way. Not worry about, oh, I need to do this thing, or I haven't done this specific series for a while. I need to come back and do a video. Like, I'm not going to hold myself to that restraint anymore. Because I kind of was trying to be consistent in that way, but I can be consistent in the fact that I'm making something all the time. Like, I'm working on something. And then I produce something when it's done. And, like, allow the quality to take the time that it needs to. Like, not push something out. Like, for example, I've recently traveled to China and I had a video that I wanted to have finished and completed. And I feel like the first part of it I did pretty decent with, but like the last little bit of it, I kind of just threw it together as quick as I could so I could have a video done and finished for when I left. And the quality, it wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't nearly on the same level. So like it starts at a certain way and then it kind of trails off a bit, and it's pretty obvious if, well, it's noticeable if you're paying attention for it, I feel like. So I want to work on that too, trying to have a consistent like quality throughout a video. I think that would be a good thing to try to focus on. And then like just allow all my videos to take whatever amount of time that they do, because I just broke my pickaxe. Wasn't paying attention. That's okay though. We have extras. And we have some more iron available too, so we can technically break those and not worry about it. Because we can make like 5 more pickaxes. But yeah. Because I feel like that's a really important shift to make, is to, because videos and stuff will, like, it'll, in the long term, it's better to take the time to make it the way I want it than to push it to completion without maintaining the quality that I desire for it. We're on 1072. So that's something I want to start focusing on for my video creation, is just work on it. Like, that is gonna make make it so that all my my channel is gonna be very heavily like VODs because of that. But that is okay. Because the intention for my channel is, as the name says, it's a creative journal. So it's meant to be just me putting what I'm working on and what I'm creating out into the world. Not having to be set to any sort of... Ooh, actually... That could be really cool to get some boots like that. Some feather falling boots for my zombie would be nice, but... Get wrecked. Okay. Oh, I came up for a pickaxe. If I can get some feather falling boots somewhere, that would be amazing. However, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So just drop stuff into this. This is kind of my catch-all place. What do I want now? I need... So we're going to pull this out. We're going to put that in. The furnace is over there. I need to... Pickaxes. Pickaxes, that's what I was after. Okay. Now we do want to be wary because it was dark up there. We want to keep an eye out for any unwelcome visitors, as in creepers. Okay. Then that can continue processing. And when we come back, we can hopefully get the bridge, I guess the base layer of the bridge done. Since we still got like another hour in this stream that I intend to do, we might actually make some pretty decent progress on the bridge overall. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. I can come over here and get rid of this copper. Dripstone caves are amazing for copper. You get tons of it. Especially if you have fortune. But even without fortune, I'm still getting a ton. Okay. That should be the last bit there. And there might be some like up there and stuff, but I don't want to climb up for it. So we're just going to grab what we can here. And I guess we can double check what we have down here in the mine since we're already here. This should actually get us a lot. I am actually really hungry right now. I'll have to eat something after the stream. Not sure what I'll eat though. I'll have to go rummage around the fridge, find out. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I think that's another thing to consider for my content creation too, is like studying or researching or like experiencing inspirational things and like learning how to do things. I think that's something that I've kind of neglected quite a bit. Is not, I'm just kind of just going by what I have and what my mind thinks works instead of getting any outside inputs. I think part of the why I do that though is I worry that I don't want to like just repeat the outside stuff. Like I want to kind of make things myself and come up with things on my own. But that is never an easy thing. Getting inspiration can help a ton on that. Just by simply looking at pictures or watching someone else do something, and even like, I guess even repeating what you see can be a way of learning. Because you can try it, you can see how it's done, you can see if you can replicate it, to try to understand if you have enough like insider knowledge to be able to recreate what you're seeing. Like there's a lot of YouTubers out there that, specifically for Minecraft, that they just make like works of art when it comes to using them playing Minecraft. And I'd love to be at that level where my content is creating art and like on a level that like feels professional, but not necessarily professional, I guess. Yeah, like having that feeling of looking like professional art, which is an interesting thing because like art is such an abstract thing. Like what's considered good art and what's not is kind of varies, I guess, on what you're looking at. Because good art, I guess, is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and like everybody, like majority of people would consider, yes, I like that, that's good. Where art, in a sense, in its basic form, is just creation. So whatever you create is good enough. You know, whatever you make is art, regardless of what is considered the quality based on the rest of the population. And that is something I also want to start, like, I guess, reinforce that thinking, but also strive for what I want in quality, not necessarily what is considered quality. Music's another thing I'd love to get into more too. Which maybe I could start doing that and start fiddling with music on a stream or something. And I could just title it, you know, Scrub Press to make music. Like, I've had my friend Tenro give me some tips and show me a little bit, but like trying to internalize like actually how to make music, like my brain has a hard time internalizing specifics, like very like the fine details and like the background stuff to as opposed to like I guess the groundwork of it of something. Like for example, let's take like coding as an example for this. Like I struggle with trying to get the basics of how to code down. So when it comes to trying to code, it's like, okay, well, I don't even know baseline what I should be thinking or expecting for this. I know the result I want, but I have no idea the process or the method of which to create that. Well, I have a desire to do it, I just don't have the understanding. Ooh, some iron. That is a good find. It's like that'd be a pretty decent chunk of iron too. Yeah. 8 bits of iron. Ooh, we might have a nice inventory full of copper by the time we get back up there. That is fantastic. Hopefully it'll be enough to finish. Okay, I guess... Yeah, all the ores that I have gotten have been put in that chest, so I would have seen more copper there if there was any. And we already got the iron out, so we're good to go back up. Dump all this in there. Do. Is it nighttime? We'll check real quick. No. Okay. Now I could actually be a little more efficient, I think, with my food. Because I think, oh no, actually it shouldn't matter, right? Because you'll have the same saturation regardless of how much it's restoring. I don't know, that's another fine detail that I don't understand. My legal flying machine just chugging away up here. I think it's definitely a better way to do that than the just the daylight sensors. Ooh yeah, lots and lots of copper. Fantastic. Okay, and we'll just drop some more fuel in. We'll make a bunch more slabs, and hopefully that'll get us far enough. That is a decent amount. I'll put those away. We don't need those. Okay, gotta hydrate. That's another thing too with like, for like Twitch, for example, why I want to do Twitch is having like the coins, the tokens or whatever you earn, and I plan on doing like gears because steampunk is kind of my aesthetic. So I could try to do something that's like cyberpunk. Maybe I do like cyber gears or something? I don't know. Cybertronic gears. Come up with some good form of the an in-between, because that's actually a style that I would really wish, like, not wish. That's a style that I would like to like create, is create a cyberpunks and steampunk like combination, like make that a style, which it probably does exist in some form already, maybe out there, but I want to kind of establish that as a build style in Minecraft. So maybe that's what we could start doing with this world, and is try to explore that potential. Though I guess that's kind of what my survival world though is it's kind of just an all-around explore. Like anything I want to do in survival, I do in that world. Is kind of what my idea is. So if I ever do like anything that's like a side thing, for example, like what I did my last video, which was about bamboo. So I did like basically where you get it, how it works in the world, how you can farm it, and things like that. So do like a completely side thing from just the general survival that's part of that world. And that world I'm also taking things very, very gradually. Like I'm not in any sort of rush whatsoever to do things. I don't necessarily want to do the biggest, most efficient farms. It's kind of just I'm just experimenting with Minecraft. So like as an example, like what I just mentioned with the trying to build that style, then I can use that world to kind of do that. Or if I do like any sort of survival concept, let's say like I want to get better at a specific thing in survival, so I can do that in that world. Or if I want to like start a new area or something, I just travel out in that world. Because that world doesn't have... I don't think I have personal rules on that, other than the fact that I'm just kind of doing it gradually, I guess, is like the only thing that I've kind of established as a very loose rule for that one. Because I'm trying to avoid the... what's the word I want? In game development, there is what's known as feature creeping. In Minecraft, I think scale creeping maybe is what we could call it. There's like a desire to continually make something bigger and better every time. And scale creeping is really, really easy to fall into in Minecraft, especially when watching YouTube, because there's a vast majority of the creators out there that they get into that. And they have to keep doing something bigger, something better, keep increasing the scale, do something more. Then there are a few that kind of, you know, take a step back and go back to simple projects here and there, but I think that's a very common, I guess, struggle for people, and even in Minecraft in general, I think, even not necessarily within the context of content creation. So there's the desire to do something more. And then I feel like there's a lot of people out there who feel like they don't have the skills or the knowledge how to do something, so they decide to just not even try, which I think is sad to hear that, because like I think if you just keep going and keep working on it, keep trying, then you learn how to get to that point. And then if you have a very specific point, like for example, like B-Dubs is someone who is very well known in the community as being an excellent builder. So you could watch what they do and try to replicate what they do, and you don't have to worry about doing exactly what they're doing. The idea is to replicate it, to learn how to create what that person does, not necessarily making a duplicate. You're not trying to clone what they do, because you want to learn how they do what they do. Then you can go and make your own version of it. You make your variation of it. Add your twist. Alright, what do I want to work on now since I'm here? I guess what I could do, since we're right near there, we could work on this path. And I did say I wanted to have a spot right here, so maybe I can replicate one of these staircases. This could be the one that leads there. And then we could have another one that just kind of comes down here and goes that way. Another option could be also getting additional door put in down here. I don't exactly have an ideal space for that. Guess I could just put a hole in the wall right there, but then it kind of messes with this aesthetic here. I could put a path here, so like if I'm down here, I could just like have like a tunnel that goes straight out here that leads up that way, but I think it's also not at the right elevation. Yeah, it'd be like below ground. So I guess we could have a go out and then up kind of thing. That would take quite a bit of time. Right, I think we'll start with, we need this. We need salt, we need mangrove, and we need birch. So let's get those so we can replicate that. Okay, salt. We need birch staircases. We need to make some more. And the mangrove, which I guess we're considering technically legal. I feel like I went out and explored for that, but okay, it was before the official rules, so it's fine. I don't need to like be too strict on it. If I can easily adjust it, I will, but I'm not going to get too hung up on it. Okay. Okay, that should give us everything we need to build that. Get that in their staircase in. So when we come out of here, we can go down here, and I think I just want to... I guess... Oh, I didn't get the blackstone. That was silly of me. I guess I could even just have it do this. And then... That could work easy. Yeah, that actually would make it really simple. And it would basically be done right there. I need a piece of dirt. You need to get repurposed to that location. Yeah, that's perfect. And then go down here and it like keeps the flow going. Now we just have to grab the fences. Oh, not the fences, the blackstone. And I think I'll just do that. And I'll turn that into blackstone down there so that it's here, and I'll make these blackstone. So it kind of looks like there's that intended, let's get rid of that, I guess. That back. Okay. Need 2 bits of blackstone. I might need to put a chest down here that's like my catch-all. Let's do that right now. Let's just drop a chest. I feel like here's a good spot. So this is stuff that needs to be put back into the system for now, or I guess into the storage, but I don't want to deal with it at the moment. Blackstone, blackstone. We do that, and there, done. Didn't take much to get something that looks pretty good. It's a little interesting there, but I guess I could push it back a block. Do I? Maybe I should. I think I should push it back a block. Let's do that. And I'll also fix the dirt thing I did here. Yeah, there we go. Then it's actually even too. I actually like that better. And then we can put that there, and I think I want to move this here for now. Where'd that torch go? Did I get it? Oh, there it is. It's flying. Cool. Alright, got a path figured out, so now I can do this. Item? Where was the item that plopped? Maybe it was some blackstone or something that I picked up? Okay, let's clear this real quick. I guess I've got our path kind of going straight this way more. Okay. We're gonna get some slabs. We also need to get our lighting figured out. Sometimes the light sensors get like all messed up. Oh, I think it's because it's the time of day that makes it so that they can't be triggered. Okay. Or the time of night, I guess I should say. Let me sleep. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, this this method definitely doesn't work well. This method works well because it gets triggered multiple times. So it guarantees that like everything gets collected. So I don't think I don't think this has been at a point where it's not been harvested. Definitely a better way to do this. I think I do want to push that back one though at some point, but we'll get to that later. Okay. Okay, let's stuff all this in here. What do I want to grab now? Right, I'm gonna need these. And the lanterns, so I can put lights up to the path. I need spruce trap doors. That's our lighting. I need slabs. Okay, here we go. And I could also get a path out here that also leads down to this as well. That could be good. And then we can get some more fancy lights in now. Don't have any in this area. Okay, and I can grab one link here. And maybe one over here. Not that. I find puzzle to be an interesting block because it's one of the like few like grass variants that doesn't get deleted by being covered. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't turn into dirt. I guess I could double check underneath some area, but yeah, I think it's one of the very few grass-like blocks that does not get converted back to dirt. Okay. I guess that doesn't make sense there, but it's fine. We're just gonna kind of go with it. Not that. So that and then this. Do slabs here. Do I have any dirt on me? I don't at the moment. It's fine. Okay. How does this flow fill? Like that right there is good. There we go. I can widen this a bit. Do like that. There we go. This actually feels good even though it's like a really small section. Let's do a light there. This can be really cool in the future when this Honeycomb Express just spans the entire world. I probably said this in other previous streams, but that is definitely a long-term goal I look forward to having, is just the Honeycomb Express expanding across dimensions and the entire world. I'll get a light thing like right here, I guess. And then one over here. I didn't want that there. Eh. And then maybe we'll toss another light up here. There we go. Path to there is made, to our bridge. Yeah, we definitely want a path here. Guess I could get at least slabs in for that. Maybe we go straight like up here. Or we go over and then up. Probably need to do it this way. So go down here and then we have kind of like, I want to go down a bit before we turn. Because if we come out of here, we can go down like this and then gradually turn. Maybe something like this. And then just go down here. And then maybe this. There we go, I kind of got a general idea of the direction we want to go with this, but... Okay, time to sleep yet? Oh, okay. Let's get my inventory reorganized. Get these things back where I want them. Don't need the shovel at the moment, so that'll be my bed. Okay. Let's go take a look at copper, where it's at so far. I'm smelting it. Probably got a decent amount now. Yeah. How much more do we got? A ton. Okay, good. I think we'll have enough to complete the walking space of the platform, at the very least. Okay. So I don't want to swap these because I feel like I want to have the water bucket and available spot. We also have a bed that could potentially save us as well. This feels very... that feels too cluttered for these. I might have to take some of those out. Like that one feels like it's not where it should be. Feels out of place. Do I just do... I think I just do a layer here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Wow, we got quite a bridge already built here. Quite a bit of bridge. First bit of aging already happening. Hold on. Swallowed the water a little funny. Excuse me. Have we reached the halfway point? We gotta be getting pretty close to halfway at this point. I just swallowed that water just slightly wrong, so it's like tickling my throat. Okay. Oh. Now, what do I want to do? I guess I could make a bunch of beehives with all the honeycomb. That might be a good idea. The question is, do I have the redstone materials to make enough automation to make it worth it? So it could be, maybe that'll be the next stream we do for this world, is start working on the honeycomb factory. And like that's where this place, that will be one of its main exports. Getting so close, almost there. Pretty sure I'm gonna run out of copper though. It is kind of interesting, like where I'm at right now with just Minecraft itself. I think I have, let's see, how many worlds do I have I'm playing on? Kind of just back and forth. So I have this one. I think I have like 6 worlds that I do on streams. And then I have at least, I think 3 others that I've been playing on that are like survival based worlds. And then I guess I have a couple different creative worlds that have different mod packs for different things. So I've got at least like a dozen different worlds that I play on. No wonder I never get anything done, right? My attention is spread too thin, but at the same time, like I mentioned before, I'm going with where my creative energy wants me to go, rather than forcing myself into a box. So like, I'll have all these creative things available, or these projects available, to choose from when I feel like doing them. And I'm not giving myself like a locked-in deadline to complete them. Okay, that did not get me very far at all. I can sleep. Ooh, 175. I do have some other cool projects coming in line that I want to start doing as well. I have some 2 collab projects I'd like to get into with my friend Tenro. We'll see how that goes based on kind of what we're individually working on at the time. I know he's currently got a Stardew Valley playthrough. He's doing a Joja run. Guess I will make a post after this stream about doing Secret of Mana tomorrow to try to finish that up. Let's see. Okay, so copper. That's what I'm after. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm running around just doing random things when I need to be grabbing this. Okay, there's not very much in there right now. So I guess we can go back to working on some more path stuff to give it time. So pull that stuff back out. So we need some slabs. Okay. Just convert all that. We'll probably need it at some point, especially since we'll be building a bridge too. What we have currently is probably not even enough. I probably don't need all of these. I just need slabs right now. I don't know why I grabbed that path stuff. I might need it, depending on where we're going. There we go. We can take our shovel. All right, I want to get rid of this one. I don't like this one. Yeah, that feels much better. That felt like it was like right in the middle of the path. Does this work for this? How does this flow? I need, so if I come up here, okay, so that works. That flow is good. The path looks a little weird, but okay, it's a little off maybe on where I'm walking when I go down. But I feel like this is kind of the direction I'm supposed to be going. But it was like slightly too cramped, so I angled it a little bit. I think this could be okay. Let's check it again. Let's just like walk it. Does it feel... So it feels a little... Yep, I'm still feeling it. Where like... This section... It should just be straight. Which... kind of is, but kind of isn't. Let's do something like that. Do this. I guess if I go straight at angle, then I can kind of expand this a bit. How's this? So that feels better, like travel-wise, but then this is all weird and unnecessary. So come up here. I guess that could be a path. Yeah. Maybe that's what I start doing, is kind of just letting the flow kind of tell me how to do paths. This feels like it should be here, and then both of those should be back to dirt. feel like I go like this. And then maybe that should be a path. Yeah. That feels better. Still feels a little off just because it's a really weird angling, but make it work. Oh, actually, I did need this stuff. Now that I think about it. I need lights for this area. Maybe one like right here. Okay, and I'll put one like right here. And then we want one over here. Maybe like right there. There we go. How's that look? Yeah, that's working. Put all that away for now. Get this stuff back where I want it. And have the golden ovals available there, which probably should put it next to like the regular food. No, in the middle is probably a bit better. Let's see. It's gonna stretch barely. Okay. What do we want to do next? I'll walk around a little bit, see if there's anything. I guess I could take some shears and go manually harvest more honeycomb. That might be a good idea. So right now it's kind of just not getting done. Just sitting here finished, but not doing us any good. So we'll go hit up all of our natural ones. Guess I could also grow a bunch more birch trees in the area to try to get more. Have I gotten any over here? I don't think so. Where'd that go? It went up there. The water in this area is so blue. Oh, you popped out. You scared me for a second. I just destroyed all these plants. Wait, was there another one down here somewhere? Can't recall if I found one. Oh, there is one here. Is it getting... Doesn't have a campfire yet. So I can't do anything with that one. How many did I get? I got 18. Not bad. I could get a couple more if I get a campfire for that, but... I like that archway that the hopper kind of makes. Let's trigger these. Okay. And we'll go down there, grab all the honeycomb we can. Maybe we'll go fill in some of the Honeycomb Express that we need to do. Do I need more honeycomb for anything else at the moment? I'd be surprised if I bought anything from Wandering Trader now that I think about it. I don't feel like I have had enough emeralds to be able to do something like that. Because I can't trade. Because I haven't accessed the village yet. And I don't mine up emeralds. So I don't know how I got... Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I don't have anything that is not of this area is pretty sure is illegal. Alright, let's just go drop in this stack, I guess, of stuff. A stack of honeycomb. I technically get out of render distance for the smelter, but that's okay. We're just taking a short little sidetrack. Oh, that should be birch. I gotta go really far to finish up the honeycomb. Or did I finish all the honeycomb? I don't think I finished all the honeycomb. I got rails to make though. I did a couple redstone torches to make to get us this set up as well. Okay, yeah, I think I made it to this point. Yeah, okay, that's where we're at. Okay. We're on 76. Is that correct? Yes, we have kept up. Ooh, we're getting pretty close to like this base layer being connected to where the village is at. But that's really cool. Because roughly there is where I plan on building the flying machine that's going to take us across. But yeah, I got progress. That's cool. Actually, I'm kind of curious. So let's see. Times used. We've used 855 honeycomb blocks. Which, true, we've broken some and replaced some, but still. That's kind of crazy. The only thing we've used more is... Wait. We've only used birch, torches, the shovel, pickaxe, and the axe more. Interesting. Wait, okay. Crafted. So that's actually probably a good indicator of how much we've actually placed down is what's been crafted. Because like picking up or breaking, if you have to like remove it and put it back, and or farming it, then that makes that inaccurate. But just using it, oh no, actually no, using it wouldn't work either, because if you break it and replace it, that's 2 uses. It's a little more accurate though. And it's actually kind of cool that the way this is built, I do actually have a space that I can run on it manually. Oh, should I do this in the middle? Oh, those are already ready again. That's crazy. Really quick. I guess it's because the bees have been probably had their pollen already ready, and they've just been waiting for space being available. I like that I can kind of exit that rail at any point, but it should keep things from getting in. Okay. And I guess keep making some blocks for now, because we're dead row! I am back! How's it going? I made an upgrade to my thing here, but it's technically illegal because I don't actually have access to slime right now. I'm doing pretty good, Made quite a bit of progress in this world. Established a couple new rules, but also updated the rules, and now it's in my description. I should probably actually write it down in the world somewhere, but... Day 176? Yeah! This is the longest I've survived in a world so far, so... My previous attempts have gone very poorly. But then again, I haven't been very cautious in the previous attempts, so... Let's get that out, put that in there for now. The more That's more than triple your record. Though I haven't done much of like the base game progression though. Like I've been to the Nether, but that's about it. And my Nether excursions have been very short and few between. Like I haven't found another fortress yet. Just vibing? Yeah. That's the whole like idea of this world, is to just chill, do things however I feel like, you know, use my rules, like follow the rules, but other than that, just do whatever. So I've got a big bridge here in progress. do 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 do. Yeah, it's a really big bridge. Compared to everything else I've done in this world, it's the largest project I've done for sure. But I'm trying to get access to the swamp so that my slime is, for one, technically, my slime sticky pistons are technically legal according to my rules, and I should have access to more slime for the future. Why? Yeah, I'm building a path. I was just explaining it. Because the swamp is in that direction. So I'm trying to get a path to a swamp so that I have the slime available. Yeah, because that's the whole, what's like the main core rule for this world is having paths to everything to like unlock stuff. And I think that's a really fun way to play Minecraft. It's like having self-imposed rules that allow you to unlock things. And it's a really good way to do Minecraft if you've played it for a long time as well. Because you can always play with different rules every time you do stuff. So how are you doing? What are you up to? Anything fun and exciting? Just read the rules. Sounds cool. Awesome. Yeah. And like Honeycomb has kind of been the trademark of this world now. So that's why I've added that last rule, is to try to have Honeycomb implemented in everything somehow. And maybe I'll make the Honeycomb Express be like a extension of some sort of company that runs, that's based off of honey. Maybe I'll just do like Honeycomb Industries. I know it's not a very creative name, but... And Honeycomb Industries is the company that builds the Honeycomb Express and runs it and maintains it. Trying to bring together a better building style for yourself. Okay. More about block palette texture and detail. Okay, nice. How's that going so far? Guessing you're probably just messing about in a creative world to get a feel for things. I did mention earlier in the stream that I want to establish a like steampunk and cyberpunk build style. That's something I'd really like to kind of like get laid down. You always build a standard and want to have a wide range of style. Yeah, I've noticed that, like I've tried to kind of nudge you to do things a bit more, and I've seen like a very gradual like adding a little bits here or there to your standard builds that you do, but I think you could make some really cool stuff for sure. And like, I think that going really abstract kind of helps like break that kind of tendency towards standard. As you've probably seen in a lot of my builds. You have ideas, but little idea how to bring it into blocks that are in game. Yeah, I was actually just kind of talking about that a little bit earlier too, where it's like I'm really good at like, so the like technical aspects behind things I'm not very good at like understanding. So like the very fine details, like I can fiddle around and do things like for example I can fiddle around and build in Minecraft, but I don't have like the understandings of like the basics or the essence behind building. Like, I don't have that understanding of how that works. I think if I did, I'd probably be able to produce things a lot more. About, like, higher quality stuff. I could establish that sense in myself. I do things a bit more out of just kind of... I look at it, does it look like it makes sense or feels right when I look at it? So many options, it gets intimidating? Yeah, definitely. Something that you could do, like, you could basically just like find some of your favorite creators and just pick, like, for example, medieval. Mythical Sausage is a really good builder for medieval style. So you could like watch his videos and just try to replicate some of what he has. And by like experiencing the replication, you learn how to do what he does, and then you can kind of put your mystical sausage. Or mythical sausage? Mythical sausage. Yeah, it's an interesting name, that's for sure. But he's a really talented builder as well. Mythical sausage. There we go. So if you want to go for like medieval style, he's really good. And fantasy style. He does a lot of fantasy builds. And he's also very entertaining. Very, very high energy, very high-spirited guy. He also does a lot of lore stuff. Been loving that. Yeah. I think he would be very, very much like down to like, what you would like to do. I feel like you would like the fantasy medieval style stuff. And I feel like that's also kind of a... I feel like that's a more approachable style because Minecraft in its kind of lends itself towards medieval. Like it has a lot of stuff that supports it. That's a build style I love, and gonna make a test world to practice, just like you were saying. Okay, yeah, nice. And then something you can do as well, there's another creator called Shovel. I guess it's called Shovel. Shovel, and he has like a number in his name. But he does like some really crazy big builds as well. Oh, by the way, you probably know Flip. Flip's also very good for medieval. But there's a creator known as like Shovel something something, I forget the number, but he does like really big crazy builds. And he when he builds now in his creative worlds, he makes what's like assets. Yes, Flip. Flip is awesome. But like he makes assets, like he has a bunch of pieces and bits that he makes for all this stuff, almost like you would see for like game creation, where like there's a packet of like, here's like a lamppost, here's a car, here's like a bunch of things. 241, I think so. I think he's part of the bakery. What's their group? There's like something bakery. Like there's a big group of people that work with stuff. Looks like the guy you're describing. Okay, yeah, probably. He's got a similar aesthetic to Flip. But he's a very talented builder as well. He's got quite a bit of Instagram following on. I think I may have found him through Instagram. But yeah, he's got a whole world he's building with like lore, and he's got really massive cities and stuff like that. This really big project. Like you probably really like his stuff too. But I feel like those three would be very inspirational for you specifically. And I think they're very similar in kind of like what you would want to do, and like kind of the similar energy too. Like they have that very high-end positive energy, you know? We're almost there. It's not too much further. Though I think my bridge is going to have to slope a bit down here or something. I'm going to have to build up to it. I don't know. I got to figure that out when you get over there. Oh, there's some iron. Oh, there's dripstone over there. Just wrote them down. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome. I think I am a good resource for Minecraft-related things. Since I probably don't follow like a massive amount of people like a lot of people do. I kind of have my very specific people that I like. I'm trying to think of any of the... trying to get better at following through with ideas and growth in general. Yeah, that's definitely a hard thing to do. For me, what I've kind of decided to do is, what I want to do from here on is, for one, I want to just kind of follow my creative energy and desires. Like if I want to work on the creative world, or the creative world, I just hop in a creative world and do that. If I want to do the hardcore world like I'm doing today, so that's what I felt like doing, so that's what I jumped into. And I want to do the same thing with like my video creation, like whatever I'm being pulled towards, like the inspiration, go do that. Rather than keeping myself in the box, like for example, constantly doing a survival world like video, like having that be something I always do all the time, because what I feel like that, like a creative journal, exactly. And that's the whole intention. And so I'm really trying to make my channel more that, and actually do stuff that way so that it supports that idea more. Like I think what I want to do is actually do some nostalgic streams where I play some like old school games like Jack and Daxter or Ratchet or Dark Cloud's one that's been really calling to me recently. I heard some music I was listening to and they had some of the music in that, so I really wanted to do that. Yeah, and then I can kind of tie all of my streams too into like nostalgic stream and then whatever game I'm playing. So I want to kind of expand my streaming thing. Would you do Ratchet and Clank on here? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna want to do is I want to transition to Twitch as my streaming platform, but I'll save all my VODs onto this channel so that they're still watchable later. So I want to kind of, my channel's going to kind of expand a little bit in that sense. It's going to be a bit more broad. It's like general gaming. And I might also do like other like new games I want to play. I might do a little bit of stuff with that. So I'm not going to conform to what is the YouTube standard. Like it might make my channel not grow as much, but I'm not going to worry about that. That's not necessarily the goal. Like I'd love it to be successful and grow, but it is not what it should be. Not for me anyways. Because I've kind of been in a bit of a struggle between, do I make this a hobby or do I make this a career? Having fun, yes. And that's why I'm trying to lean towards more, make it a hobby, because it's what I want to do and I want to have fun doing it. Where if I try to make it a career and take it too seriously, I get burned up really quick out of just the high expectations that I kind of force on myself. But we're on 177. And I think also that if I can like shift into that mentality, I'm going to be able to produce better quality content because I'm not worried about the successful side of it. I'm more of a, I want to create something and then just do what I want to create. Have fun with it. Sounds great. Yeah. There was something else that I was gonna mention, but my brain got sidetracked by other thoughts and such, so. Okay. I need to do something else in the meantime while this copper is smelting. I guess I could upgrade my dripstone farm a bit, maybe? Or I could start looking at producing... Oh, maybe I should do that. I should maybe start looking at what I want to do for the honey factory. Because if honeycomb is going to become a staple for this world, I'm going to need a lot of honeycomb. Oh yeah, something I mentioned previously too is I want to get a system set up so that I can import and export things. So I have like minecart chests that follow underneath on a rail. So that whenever I hop into a rail, like I have a detector rail here that will then launch the supplies that I need to take to like the next area. I think that's gonna be really cool when I get to that point. I'm conflicted on what to do. What do I do? What do I do? Actually, you're saying slime blocks are illegal? Yes, technically they are right now. Because I don't have a path that connects me to anything that gives me access to slime blocks. Or to slime. But I'm letting this pass for now. But like my goal is to try to push towards getting to the swamps. That's why I'm focusing on the bridge and just get a path out to a swamp. Because then I can technically make it legal in that sense. And then like I have a chest down that I've been putting my illegal stuff in as well. Like dripstone was technically kind of in a illegal state, but now it should be legal because I have access points to it in a couple places. So yeah. Maybe that's what I could do. Maybe I could expand this out or something. Though I don't have anything current, like any current purpose or use for dripstone. Make battle drip. I probably won't do that in this world just because this is intended to be a single player world. Probably won't have anybody on here to play it, so But I do plan to put Battle Drip in my Road for My Subscribers world at some point. That'll be good, and also having that world on like a server and accessible for people to kind of run around and explore. So, and any other like games and things I make, I'll put on there for sure. I actually was thinking about maybe revamping Battle Drip and making try to make it resettable, like automatically resettable. But that could be a whole thing, that's for sure. Battleship V2, yeah, definitely. I wish I could get it out there more though, get more people playing it, because I think it's a really good game. It's so simplistic, but it's just simple but high quality in my opinion. And I'd love to make more games like that. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I guess I could work on random Minecraft question. Yep. How do your bees not run away? Is that a thing? Honestly, I don't know how they happened. Maybe because the flowers are so close, they don't go very far. So they don't have like any reason to wander because they've already located a flower. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. But then I also, if they do tend to wander away, I'll just breed up more so that I have enough. But yeah. You never tried, but always see them flee at the edge of the world? Yeah, they're really bad. And especially like oceans. They get into like an ocean, they kind of just get lost forever. And I don't understand why. There's something weird about their pathing. Like, I think it might be like, because they might be like, okay, is there a flower here? No. Okay, let's explore. Is there a flower here? No. Okay, let's explore. Is there a flower here? No, let's explore. So they start doing that, and then they just keep going and going and going. Wait, bee collection with daylight sensors? Yeah. So I've upgraded it by using the flying machine, which is technically illegal, but well, it's fine. We've already gone over that. So basically, every time the time gets to a certain point, it will shift. But then you can also switch it back and forth. And it triggers it because the time of day is right now it's at a weird time of day where it's not going to trigger it. Or just doing it now, but depending on the time of day, sometimes it won't trigger it. But if it's at the right time between the day and night time, it will actually shift it. Genius. Yeah. But then what's really cool with the flying machine one, it's more reliable than this version because it'll actually trigger multiple times because you get a couple different pulses from a daylight sensor as the day slowly regresses or starts up. So this is more consistent at keeping everything harvested without, like right there where that was all full. So that's why I've upgraded to this version, because it's better. So like right there, it went a second time. So that's really good for getting it cleared up. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think there's four points of which it would trigger, which does allow the bees to also get in there and do their thing. Okay, I should get these torches done. Hey, hello, Mr. Livian. Is that how you say it? Livian? Is that how you say your name? I hope I'm saying that correct. Welcome to the stream. I thought it was just a day-night tick. No, there's a couple of them. I think it might be like the morning dusk, but yeah, at least 4. Okay, let's get some redstone torches on these. I need 3 redstone torches for those. Get that done. Oh, I also got a path down to dark oak now, so dark oak is technically unlocked. Why is this so dark down here? I didn't think it was this dark in here. Nothing spawned in here, so I guess it's spawn proof. But alright, redstone torches. I guess I've never really been in here when it's been nighttime. Okay, 178. Spooky. White level's good. Because none of it is 0. Let's see. Where's my light? Yeah, 6, 4. Is that 4? I think is the lowest. Yeah. Which I think is probably one of the best things they ever updated, was doing the light level difference like that. Okay, redstone torches is what I'm after. Do I already have some made? I don't think I have any made anywhere. Do I have redstone dust? Oh, right, I didn't remember. I have a little chest of redstone materials. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get that. And we're gonna go find out where these are. I need to get the redstone. So they're lined up with the birch fences. Wait, there's torches there. Where? Oh no, it's because it's on this space. I should have brought some planks. Okay. These are not growing. Let's try moving this here. Okay, there we go. I really like this too. Using hoppers for layer building is really good for making arches. So if you ever want to make an arch, use hoppers. Okay, need some birch planks. Which I probably don't have any in here at the moment. Oh, do I have some here? Yes, okay. What I should be able to do as well is just replicate the one side. Let's get down there again. Okay. So I need... Is it 3 of them? I should see how far I need to go over. Okay, so right there. So I need a redstone torch there. Redstone torch here, and I think I need a redstone torch there. Oh, that's... How am I going to do that one? It's literally right under the black stone, isn't it? Yeah, which I think is a wall. Oh no, it's not a wall. Good. Okay. So now that should all be... There we go, they're all powered. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Train ride? Sure, we can do a train ride. Let me, do I have a minecart anywhere? We'll do a train ride to end off the stream. Okay, where is my mine? Oh, I should have a minecart here. Yes. Choo-choo! Okay, we'll go right here. Why is that? Oh, that's the one to kick me out. Okay. Let's go! Whee! So I looked at my statistics. I've done like 850 plus honeycomb blocks now. Oh, I need to fill it in. I could have kept the birch with me. We're getting so close to where we'll be making the flying machine, so it's actually a good thing that I'm working my way towards the swamp. Whee! Why so shaky? Yeah, because of this. This is actually really interesting. This keeps the momentum. It's a weird mechanic, and this also technically makes it go faster. That's why I have the rails set up in such a weird way. Now I don't know if I can get in this and have it go next to each powered is twisted. Yeah, so it's supposed to go faster. So like this, like it'll keep its momentum even though I'm going slow. I do not quite understand why it does that, but it does, which makes it super helpful for doing diagonals. That it can actually keep going. It's so slow. Or am I slowing down? Maybe I am slowing down a bit. But when you have enough speed, it keeps its momentum. Okay. Go, Minecart, go! Kitty rail, yeah. But I plan to have this rail go everywhere. It'll go into the Nether, it'll go into the end. Like, this rail is going to be my traversing the world thing. So, like, for example, when I get to the point where I go to the end, I'm going to have this rail be how I access the outer end. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oop. I should just put a chest here or something, or a barrel for storing that. Though I probably will update it later. Does the Nether portal allow you to cart to fly through? Yes. So in a recent update, they made it so that rideable entities, can just go straight through a Nether portal. So you could do a minecart, you can do a boat, you can ride a horse, all that. I feel so out of touch. No worries. I keep up by watching other people, so I don't do a lot of the research myself. All right, let's see where the copper's at. Okay, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll make that be the end here. We'll finish off the slabs from this copper for the bridge and see how far we've gotten. And then that will be the end of the stream. Yeah, and I think tomorrow's stream will be Secret of Mana. Try to get that final end fight finished, because I got to the very end and I ran out of mana, and it requires you to cast the spells of the other two characters on your main character to be able to even deal damage to the boss. So you have to conserve your mana for the end. So if you don't save enough mana for that, you can't win the game, which was unfortunate. Yeah, because I was so close to it. I just had to hit it like a few more times and I would have won, but so I got to figure out how to conserve mana to be able to have full mana items or something at that point. We're getting close to 180 days in this world. Crazy. If you convert that into months in the real world, that's what? 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 6 months? Oh, wow. Any particular reason for the 5 wide? I wanted it to be a larger bridge, but I didn't want it to be too large, so 5 kind of just felt like a good size. Because I could have done a two wide one, but it would have been really tiny for this space. I feel like a larger bridge kind of fit space-wise, made more sense for this large gap. And it was also kind of just the arbitrary decision I just made. I kind of wanted it to be a grand feeling of going across to it. Okay, so we've reached the other side. Oh, that's a skeleton. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was a skeleton for a second. Enderman freaking me out. I do got to figure out what I'm going to do for connecting. Let's take a look if land will meet it anywhere. It does not. So I got to consider. You've touched the other side. I have. I think what I'll just do is this and just have it slope down. So it hits the surface over here. I mean, technically would have unlocked Dark Oak this way as well, which is cool. Make a landing station. A train station kind of thing. So make a rail system here, is that what you mean? Then regular stills. Oh, okay, yeah, like a platform, and then walk down it kind of thing. Could definitely do that. Let's see. Not too far from there. Then the bridge officially reaches something. Okay, yeah, I could do that. That's a good idea. I think I'll just, I'll keep that in mind for later, and I'll take this out for now. And then we'll consider that in the next time we stream. And okay, yeah, I think I'll do that and kind of make it a bit of a T shape too. So it comes out to a platform and then it tees off and then it has a stair on each side. Then it feels more real. Yeah, for sure. So that the whole bridge part is individually one bridge section. So I'm gonna have to build some pretty decent supports for this. Because a giant copper bridge is real. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to build those, because those are going to be very, very tall support pillars. Did you plan on adding? Yes, I do. Definitely. I definitely want to add supports because it will look really weird to just make it a floating copper thing. So that might be the entirety of the next stream potentially. And we reached 179 for this world. Nice. Okay. Let's update that real quick. Oh, I should do this for the future. I should pause the game whenever I need to update these dates. I was like, yeah, plain metal bridge checks out. No supports. Okay, let's put that stuff in here for now. We'll drop that in there, and that is gonna be it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so be sure to drop in roughly the same time. I'll make a post about it. Dante, you dropped in right as I'm ending the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow, roughly the same time, so I'll make a post about it here shortly. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.